Ooh, he put some air under this one, right side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders continue piling on to this lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow. Whitey. Hey, this is what you get paid for. Come on, break it.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 3. It's
Another carry for him. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game. QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did the homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
This is Genty on 2nd. Let's call that a solid run there, partner. He got about 6. It's going to be 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Another give here to Genty. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. This is Genty. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets them the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Shotgun give here, Vincenti. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Raiders moments away from celebrating their 14th win this season. Pete Carroll believing in his guys. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. I'll throw for it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again.
Chiefs 47.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He finds Smith here underneath. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
2nd and 4.
Throwing is Mahomes. On the move, headed right. As the open man downfield. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Easy.
Another throw for Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he is going to get in. That's going to cut a couple more off of that lead. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Genty from the gun. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Setting up to try the point after. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! And the Chiefs got it! There he goes on the right side! 30 into the red zone. And they return it all the way back for 2 to minimize the sting of that opposing touchdown.
Kate, plays like these and moments like these are such a reminder of every last little detail. I know some would call this luck, but I guarantee you they practice. They look at launch angles. They look at vulnerabilities. They look at chances for attack. And when they can get their hands up and block that point after and take it to the house, they will celebrate that one in the film room later.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. So now here's 3rd and 5. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Called in by Gray. There he goes, right sideline. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. The Chiefs and Mahomes setting up for 2. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit at that deficit. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. And off to Genty. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Back to Genty. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has a big strike to Addison. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Las Vegas.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.